When you look back in history at royal romances, surprising as it may seem, few have happy ever after endings, and in many instances the idea of love and marriage being inextricably linked is not quite as common as you might at first think. In fairy stories, handsome kings and princes regularly sweep fair maidens off their feet, transforming them into princesses and queens. And although a rarer occurrence, a royal princess can create a prince out of the most unpromising of characters. But in real life, as most of us know, the course of true love never runs smoothly. And in the case of so many highly publicized royal romances, past and present, the pursuit of love can be even more hazardous. The main reason for this is the significance of the royal romance when it comes to the line of succession, as every royal dynasty down through the ages has relied upon a healthy supply of legitimate heirs to consolidate its right to rule. The pressure this has put upon monarchs and monarchs-in-waiting to marry the most suitable princes or princesses isn't always a recipe for wedded bliss, although there have been occasions when prospective brides and grooms met each other for the first time on the way to the royal chapel and went on to enjoy a long, happy, fulfilling, fruitful and faithful alliance. Now, should you be thinking that this all sounds very contrived and calculating, as images of the chivalrous King Arthur in full knightly attire, astride a galloping white charger in search of Queen Guinevere spring to mind, you do sometimes have to delve a little deeper. And when it comes to romance, things aren't always as straightforward as history might at first glance suggest. Travelling around Great Britain, there are any number of locations that claim to be connected with the legendary king, from the mountains and valleys of Wales over the mystical Bodmin Moor to the wild Cornish coast at Tintagel and Land's End. But if you're looking for Camelot, King Arthur's legendary court where he presided over his magnificent round table, your journey could well bring you to a Roman fort at Caerleon in Gwent on one day and take you to the Great Hall at Winchester the next. And to confuse matters still further, the graves of Arthur and Guinevere can be found amongst the ruins at Glastonbury Abbey, or so the legend goes. The story of Arthur and Guinevere is still the foundation for many books and films, with each new generation that discovers this all-time great romance telling their own version of royal love and loss. Upon realizing that King Arthur's most influential advisor was a magician called Merlin, it's evident that this is perhaps not the most fact-based of romances, but when the successful old...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?